Yeah, you kind of have to take it one event at a time. So around Billy's death, there was like the lead up to it, with their relationship was going through turmoil.
Listen, ain't nobody trying to steal y'all plays. I was just trying to help train Jordan and get him ready for the game.
It's just as weird for us.
I actually think it would be a favor.
Good morning, world. It's your boy FRE$H Fresh, and I'd like to welcome you to my first and most likely only mixtape, Dare to Be Different. What you're gonna get out of this mixtape is hope. The chance to see that there's another way to live, another way to make it to the top, the Flyboy way.
First event like this that this past has done in a long time, back in season 1. And it's crazy to think that we're about to get into season 6 coming up soon. And All American is the #1 show on the CW. And it's great. And also on Netflix, when the show came out, it was #1 as well.
It's just as weird for us.
I actually think it would be a favor.
I don't know if this is common knowledge, actually, I'm gonna interrupt you. Daniel speaks in an American accent the entire time we're shooting. Like, it doesn't matter if he's on camera, off, like, while he is in shooting mode. When we wrap the season, it's this, and we're all like, who is this British man? Anyway, yes, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, they said it feels like they're getting cheated on. Yeah, you kind of have to take it one event at a time. So around Billy's death, there was like the lead up to it, with their relationship was going through turmoil when it happened, and everything that happened after. And Spencer's big breakthrough came sort of at the end. So we saw Jordan's and Olivia's and everyone's first. And so the hardest part was kind of
Sure, because I sometimes people come on. All right, come on in, guys. So I want to ask you a question now, because you're up here now. You're up here. Okay? So I want to ask you, even about your role, tell me something that you learned playing this, something that you learned about yourself. What was different? What do you think? Tell me. Let me know.
Yeah, so when I started, I come from a theater background, so I didn't really know how to, dial it down. Like on this film, I feel like I learned that. Nikki was always like, just less. She's like, less. And I was like, okay, I really don't know what that means, but as the film, went on, I started to get it. So yeah, I just learned how to be more authentic and just grounded, really.
All right. She was grounded the whole time. Don't let her, she was fabulous.
All right, I'm nervous. How y'all doing? Something that I've learned while filming is to always be present. We shot it in a short amount of time, so just always being on your A game, showing up to set, ready to work. I mean, of course, as an actor, that's something that you always, prep for and you're ready to do. But even with this film, it was a little bit heightened, just being present, because this is a gift, being here is a gift. I've never been to Colorado before, so yeah.
I hear it's nice.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, so one more. For you, something different, okay? I want you to tell me your casting process. How were you selected for this film?
Sorry, big document.
Pardon? Casting. How were you selected? How were you chosen?
So I got the audition from my agents and my manager, and I remember reading the description for Pam, and I was like, wow, she sounds really cool. And I was a little intimidated initially, but then as soon as I started reading it and getting into her, I was like, I'm pretty similar actually. Like I'm pretty, I'm pretty rebellious and spontaneous. So I just found myself within her and felt like me. Honestly, after we were done filming, I was like, wow, I'm Pam. My name is Pam. So it's cool.
That's cool. You get another question. You can't have that question. You can have your own question. Let me tell you, the first time you read the script, tell me your first impression right after you read the script. Now, did you know Nikki before you read the script?
No, I didn't.
Okay, this is even better. So now you read the script now, what's your impression of the director?
Very excellent. This was my first film. As soon as I got there, she was made me feel very comfortable. I loved her work ethic. It taught me a lot, but eventually I want to get in the film as well. So watching her process and just seeing all the magic he does was just excellent and great inspiration. All of them made me feel very comfortable on set, and it was just a beautiful first experience. And I'm glad I got to meet her and work with her. The script was excellent and beautiful. So.
All right, that's one more thing. Okay, now me and my lovely, I'm going to say, what was your favorite day on set? Describe that day. What were you doing? What was your role? Tell me your favorite day.
My favorite day on set would be, there's a lot. I really liked the last scene, that beach day. I was like behind the scenes and it was just so pretty. It was cool to see how we had to like shoot like on perfect timing, like with the sunset and everything. Like you just can't pick up the camera and be like, okay, let's film now. It's like, no, the sun has to be perfectly golden hour. You have to get that perfect shot. So I really like that day. I love the beach too, so that was fun.
All right, let's keep going. All right, for you, your character. What about your character was very similar to yourself?
So my character that I got to portray, her name was Sadie. She is a part of the Poetry Lounge, and she has that moment, you know, to speak about her beauty and how her beauty is hers. And I love that poem. I knew that poem was about to, you know, come up because we're executive producers of the film, but we had the chance to be inside of the film as well. So, you know, we were behind the scenes in front of the camera, and we had a moment with Nikki, you know, we kind of just spread a whole bunch of poems around, like, which one? Which one do you want to do? I was like, oh gosh, because they're all so amazing. So even you might go, this one. And I'm so happy I was able to portray her and speak that poem, speak your piece, and speak your beauty. That just meant a lot to me as a person. And being able to own that moment was really important for me, and I really appreciate it.
Excellent, excellent.
Now, to round out this panel, our next father has enjoyed critical and commercial success as a film and television actor for more than 2 decades. He is best known for his memorable roles in films such as Boys in the Hood, The Brothers, The Perfect Holiday, Think Like a Man, and the commercially and critically acclaimed The Best Man franchise. Please put your hands together for Morris Chestnut. All right, guys, let's have a seat here. Well, as you can see, the fans love you, even the staff here at the ABF love you. How does it feel?
It feels great. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling good? Malcolm, the great Malcolm Lee is in the building. Sexy, sexual chocolate. My dear friend, Morris Chestnut is in the building. You're here. You all here. Where are the fathers? Where are the men? That's number women in here. What's up?
So we're going to get to that. We're going to have a very candid and very personal conversation about fatherhood with you, and I guess we're just going to have to dive right in. First of all, I really want to know about your children, your kids, and I know some of you, more so than others, will not post your children on social media for obvious reasons, but we still want the audience to know how many kids you have, and feel free to dote on them. And actually, we can start with Lorenz Tate, because I think he's the dad that most recently expanded his family to 4 boys, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you for that, and shout out to all the families that are here, but also the fathers. pointed out, we've expanded our family. My wife and I, Thomasina, we have 4 boys, ranging from, my oldest is turning 17, that's Miles. Xander is 15, Zion is 9, and Marley is 4. So it's an interesting, you know, dynamic when you have 4 boys, a lot of testosterone in the building, in the house. My wife is incredible. I mean, she's literally someone who has been able to be an extraordinary partner in navigating and shepherding our children to be the best versions of themselves. And for me, fatherhood is certainly the best thing that's happened to me. I'm a proud father of these 4 boys that we are raising to be the best versions of themselves. You try to find a little bit of who you are in them, but what is most gratifying is just to see how we have been able to, you know, give them a life that, you know, that they can be proud of, that they can look at both myself and my wife as people of integrity, people of core value and standards. And, you know, me coming from a big family, my mother came from 13, my father came from 8. Family is really important to us. And fortunately for me, I was able to see both of my grandfathers, God rest them in heaven right now, who were truly men of value, family. There was nothing more important than their children. There was nothing more important than their friends who they helped raise.
So Rose, as Senior VP of Scripted Programming, what led you to take on this project?
Wow, you know, at BET we say all the time that Black people are not a monolith. And so we want to tell stories that show a wide scope of the Black experience. And when the writer came in with this, we were like, we haven't done anything like this. I will say, it was actually before we had the streamer. And we didn't think it was a real fit for BET Linear. A little too graphic, a little too gory. And then we got the streamer, and this is a project that we had around and around and around. And then we decided that it was time. But our boss said, listen, if we're gonna take a chance on this, we have to have major casting. So he said, you guys can do it. Basically, you did Deanna and Cole. Oh. Yeah.
You know, we've seen your work as a comedian for years. It's not so often we see you as a lead. How did this come about for you? Did you audition? Did it come to you?
So I just got off Blackish not too long ago, right? And I was sitting up and just thinking about what my next move was, basically. And so a lot of people, a lot of networks, a lot of stuff was, you know, coming. And so I was just kind of mapping out everything or whatever. And my agent, my manager called me and was like, hey, they got this project over at BET. You should read it. And I was like, nah, I ain't fucking with BET. I want my paycheck here lately. I'm just serious, but anyway. No, paycheck's on top. It was I apologize. I was just like, so the script came to me, and I always thought the script was crazy. I was just like, man, look at this character. Like, everything funny, charismatic, gangster stuff, you know, it's very meek and sincere and vulnerable, and I'm just like, man, like this is something else, you know, and I just kept looking at it, kept reading it, and just like, man, like, right now, because everyone else was like offering me like, you know, they kind of like pigeonholed you. You either stand up or it's drama. Like, if you notice most actors, especially comedians, when they do a drama, you don't see nothing but drama after that. Like, because they pigeonhole you and they make you do what they see you as or whatever, you know. And don't get me wrong, it's a good thing, you know what I mean? And but after I did this film called The Harder They Fall, after that they was like, yo, you know what? I think we can pull this off. And it was like, when we can bridge the comedy in that and balance it, it'd be something different instead of just keeping you either way. And so, man, I looked at it, we talked, and man, we came together and, you know, it happened.
Patience is hella important. It was like the line was overfilled and a lot of people had to go to the other theater, right? So all we did was just wait, be patient, and be inside. I mean outside, we inside, but look at this. So not only do we have the red carpet content, but we also have one of the best seats in the